In this video, we're going to be talking about the Bluedio T5S and why it exists. Stay tuned. What's up everyone? This is your boy El Jefe and I'm back here again with a new video for you guys. So this week we're going to be checking out the Bluedio T5S, as in T5th generation superior version. Now I'm having some mixed feelings about the Bluedio T5Ss, but if you guys still want to take a look at them for yourself, I'll be leaving some associate links right down in the description box below, so make sure you guys check those out. And before we go any further, and for full disclosure, I went ahead and bought the Bluedio T5S headphones with my own money for the purposes of this review. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, everybody, so here we have them. Bluedio Turbine T, 5th generation, superior version. Let's go ahead and crack them open, see what we got. Okay, just want to pull that out of there, don't need that. All right, so here we have the headphones themselves. Very similar to the Bluedio T5 standard version, except you've got the little S label there. Super cushion, as to be expected. Look at that. Look at that generous padding right there. Oh man, nice and comfy. Same thing up top, very nice. Doesn't hurt the old bald head on El Jefe. That's always a nice touch. Rotating ear cups, big fan of that. Overall, the frame design is still identical to your T4S and your T5. Let's see what else we got. So first up, you've got your USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio cable. So this is perfect for if your batteries run out on these, or if the device you're using doesn't have a Bluetooth connection. Cables included, make that happen. And using the audio cable on these Bluedio headphones, no reduction in sound quality. So pretty cool. Secondly, we've got your USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable. They go through the same port, both for audio and for charging. Nice premium flat cable. I've been using their other flat cable like this, since I got the T4Ss, and it has held up really well over time. Quality is quite good on these cables. And last but not least, they also give you a carrying pouch. Almost has kind of like a suede-like feel. Nothing too crazy here. Drawstring, like I said, nothing spectacular. Hard case would have been nice, but not with the T5s apparently. Last but not least, you get your user's manual for the T5S. Nothing really crazy. You guys know the routine. That's that. Okay, so let's get into some quick pros and cons on the Bluedio T5S, and I'm going to try to keep this brief because I've already done a complete review on the Bluedio T5s. I'll leave a link to that right up here, so if you guys want to check that out, feel free to do that. So first and foremost, let's talk about the sound quality. Akin to the Bluedio T5s, the T5S have a very well-balanced sound. Good bass, but very crispy mids and highs. Secondly, I haven't found any issues with video lag or latency, so I'm watching, say, YouTube, Hulu, or Netflix on Android 8.0, no problems there. Now, let me address this real quick. I have had some comments left for me where some people have been experiencing lag issues with the T4S and T5 when they're using them with Apple devices, the YouTube app on iOS. Now, I don't believe that's an issue with Bluedio, and I also don't believe it's an issue with Apple devices. I think the issue here lies with the YouTube app for iOS. It might need some sort of fixing, maybe an update. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but those same people say that they don't have an issue when watching Hulu or watching Netflix. So leads me to believe that there's something up with that YouTube app on iOS. So just keep an eye out for that. Now third, Bluedio headphones always have incredible battery life. You're talking 30 plus hours, probably a little bit less with that with the active noise canceling turned on. I don't turn that on, so I always get great battery life out of them. And then that also leads me to the fact that you can also run them in wired mode through the USB-C port. They also include that 3.5mm to Type-C audio cable. So if you run out of battery, or if the device you're using does not support Bluetooth, then you can always wire them in and listen that way. Now fourth, great comfort. Just like the Bluedio T5s, they have generous padding on the ear cups, generous padding on the headband, doesn't hurt the old bald head. So yeah, as far as comfort goes, always really nice. And they're not super light. They're not as light as, say, the Bluedio TMs, but they have that excellent build quality. They have good feel in the hand. They feel substantial, but they're not gonna weigh your neck down. They're not gonna wear you out. So really good as far as comfort goes. And lastly, they added a new feature where it automatically plays and pauses the music if you put them on or if you take them off. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I know some people be into that. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but it is what it is. It's a feature that they did add, and I wanted to mention it. Now, let's get into some of the things I didn't like and some of the things I kind of don't understand here. Firstly, they were advertising that the bass was improved on the T5S over the T5. If it was, I can't tell. Now, I've been listening to both the T5S and the T5s back to back using dual audio mode on my Galaxy S8, which means that I can have them both sync to the same volume and play the same music at the same time, and I can just swap them. Swap T5, swap in T5S, swap in T5. So that way I can make sure that I'm getting the same listening experience. I'm not seeing any improvement in the bass. I mean, if there is, I can't tell. Secondly, they also claimed that they improved the noise canceling by adding additional microphones and that it's supposed to be a deeper active noise canceling. The main problem that we've seen on the Bluedio T4S and the Bluedio T5 still persists on the Bluedio T5S. What I'm referring to here is that when you're listening to music or watching a video or a movie or whatever it is that you're doing, and you flick on that active noise canceling switch, the bass, part of the mids, and a bunch of your volume just disappear. That to me is still not cool and still not acceptable for an active noise canceling headphone. Now, they still do actively noise cancel, but it's at the expense of the sound quality of the headphones, and the sound quality is the main reason why you buy these. I mean, that's the number one job of these headphones to do, is to have great sound quality, and that's what Bluedio is known for. But when you hit that switch and it kills it, best way to put it is that it's a major boner killer, to be honest. That's why I don't understand why these are out, why I said I don't understand why these exist. To me, there isn't enough of a big difference for these to be called a superior version. And that's why I'm here talking about this today. The addition of the auto play and pause feature, that's cool. But is that enough? Is that enough to make you upgrade from a T5 or a T4S? For me personally, hell no. Especially when you consider the fact that they sound identical to the T5 and the fact that they still have the same active noise canceling issues of the T5. Why would I get the T5S, right? So all in all, are these worth upgrading to? Yes and no. It just depends on where you're coming from. So let's start off with who I would recommend these to. If you don't own any Bluetooth headphones, if you haven't, if you're not an owner of, any of the previous Bluedio products, then absolutely buy the T5Ss. You're gonna get a good value, especially for the sound quality and the battery life and the comfort. They're stylish. By all means, go for it. For those who I can't recommend them to, it's gonna be anyone who already has a really good set of, Bluedio headphones. If you've got the T3 Plus, the T4S, or the T5s, no. The auto stop feature is not enough for me to recommend them to you. It's not enough for me to recommend you spend an additional 65 bucks to get these. Or even if they're on sale, even if you can get them for 30 bucks. The difference isn't enough. At least for me, it's not enough. Had they fixed the active noise canceling, had they actually improved the bass, then yeah, man, I would be 100% recommending these to everyone. But since that isn't the case, that's why I have to give it this mixed review. Because for some, yeah, these would be great. But for anyone like myself or other people who already own these products, or many of my viewers and subscribers who are fans of Bluedio, I say skip these. We got something else coming down the line. Hopefully those are worth waiting for. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this review right here. Let me know what you guys think of this review down in the comment section. I know a ton of you are Bluedio fans who watch my videos. I know a lot of you guys are already using their products. So I really want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the T5S is a worthy successor to the T5? Sound off, let me know in the comment section. And as always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That's totally cool too. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button along with that small notification bell. This way you never miss any of my weekly videos. Now, before we end this, I just want to thank you guys for bearing with me on this video. I know the vibe was a little bit different, my tone was a little bit different, but it is what it is. I just wanted to keep it 100% with you guys, and I want you guys to understand and know that you can trust me when things aren't right, that I'm going to call it out. So with all that being said, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video.